Hey guys, we are back to talk about Pop the Balloon Live, child. They heard from the people, and honey, they made some changes. But it's still boring. All right, let's get into it. We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go and God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey, what's going on, YouTube can folks? And I screwed that up. Let me do it again. We ain't gonna cut it out either. We're gonna leave it in there. What's going on, Kourtney can folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife right here.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we're gonna try to do a review on Pop the Balloon Netflix. This is the second episode. It was way better than the first episode.
Yeah, because that first episode, child, that was trial.
It was chaotic. But go ahead.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you like, make sure you comment down below. We want to hear from you. Did y'all, child, some of y'all said y'all was not returning, honey. Y'all probably didn't even watch it this episode.
I watched it.
So y'all let us know what y'all think down below. Now the black and bougie, honey, because that's what y'all said. It wasn't enough of black on the last one, and probably this one it was too, as people call it, gentrified. It was too whitewashed. It was too a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, y'all can go over there and purchase this, honey, at coedwear.com. You should see it along this video somewhere. You can go over there and purchase it, honey. It's offering free shipping. Yep, don't you want to? Because them tariffs, y'all better go and get that free shipping. You got
to do that because every little penny you can save. Yep. Free shipping, all these tariffs, and gotta get it while you can.
And it's a good quality t-shirt. And it's others, honey. We have a whole slew of them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. This gonna be real short, honey. I'm gonna have to stretch it out. So
it's gonna be real short, like Logan.
So Pop the Balloon Live, they heard from the people, and because this is live, it wasn't pre-recorded, so they was able to make some adjustments. So I'm sure they read all the tweets and all the comments, because they were getting dragged on every social media I could think of. I don't think nobody said nothing positive. Not trying to when you compare it to Arlette and her husband, and I'm sorry that I misquote last time. It's her husband that's BM. I think he is the one that I think they gave his full name. He is the executive producer along with her. So yeah, if you compare it to that versus what they had it ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna fly at all. Now I see they trying to do their own little spin, pop a lock, and different things like that or whatever. Which all right. So it started out with Angela. She's 25 years old. She's from Dallas. She's going to dental school. Now I didn't see where a lot of guys pop their balloon, and I do understand it's a little different than the regular popular balloon. So when she pop or they pop, what's her name? Yvonne. Yvonne. So she, would ask them, hey, why did you, pop? Well, so, it's different. Like I said, it's different. So, it got down to two guys, and
the tall guy, the 23-year-old guy.
Yeah.
And she asked him something. I forget what the question was. But anyway,
it got down to one guy. So yeah, I forgot what the question was, but as far as his response was like,
it was a red flag, man. Because I'm saying, man, she need to pop his balloon, because he was saying that he's not going to just date her. He's going to have to date a slew of women and kind of wind them down, not wind them down, but filter them out, basically. Filter them out till he get to the one he wants to be with. Then he's gonna get serious to the one, serious with that one. So what she was saying, what you telling me is that I'm gonna be in. Well, you're gonna be dating a group of women. I'm gonna be in that group of women you dating, and you just gotta figure out which one you want to date. Then I gotta wait around till you figure that out. So she pops his balloon, and the other guy.
And I wanna give a little bit more context on that part. Like, what woman wants to be waiting on you? Like, who are you? Now, he's 23 years old, and he said that his last relationship was 6 years ago. Now, if you count
17 years,
child, you was a child, so that was your last. So it sounds like you just want to be in the streets, and you continue to be in the streets, because there's no woman that with good sense that want to be in a relationship, because this young lady said that she's looking toward to get married. Right. So anybody that want to be in a long-term relationship is not going to go for that. Yeah. And I don't know if he did that just because so she can pop. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he was feeling her, but why he pop his balloon then?
Yeah, he should have just popped.
Yeah, know? Because to me, tell a woman something like that, 9 out of 10, she's gonna pop that balloon. Yeah. She's not gonna be waiting around with another group of women until you figure out what you want to do.
And then that's the same thing with a man do the same thing. No, you're
not gonna have me yourself on rotation until you figure out what you want to do.
That's called dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you, now when you go out on dates, you know, you meet somebody and you just say, hey, I'm dating multiple people, whatever. And then maybe that person like, okay, cool, I'm dating multiple people, you know, so we'll just talk, you know, here and there. But if you're not looking for nothing serious, then that's fine. But if it's somebody looking for something serious, then that's not the right.
To me, they are in two different stages of their lives. She's looking for marriage. He's looking for a good time.
Yeah. So now you got the other dude that was just a tad bit taller than her or whatever. So, you know, he was
Obo.
I think so. Yeah. So and it seemed like everything was going good, but he ended up popping his balloon.
Yeah, to me, that was still kind of thin.
Because he was like, you know, I'm not into the horoscope things. And when you ask the other guy, you know, what was his horoscope, you know, and even though you said you're not into it, it was contradictory. He said, now I'm a Gemini. Well, if you're not into horoscopes, why you know yours? You know what I'm saying? Like, why even say what you are?
Yeah, I used to think his excuse is real thin. You know, he's Christian, and you know he's hardcore. He don't believe in, you know, he think horoscopes and all that. Basically, what he's saying is witchcraft in his eyes.
Well, then why he know his? You shouldn't even said it.
Trust me, I totally agree with you. You know, and to me, it was a weak excuse to pop a balloon, and for her, did she say she was gonna lock in with him?
No, she
never said anything, right? But
he said it's a pop for him.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, it should have got Logan. Logan, he was feeling you. He sure was.
Logan was feeling anything that was with a breast and 2 legs. Chad.
I love Logan's confidence, man. I love his confidence, man. God, I love his confidence.
So now they got this lame scene where they're introducing the Love Lounge.
Oh, the Love Lounge. The Love Lounge. Just walk on back here, chit chat with your significant other, get to know one another. You know, this is the Love Lounge. That's where men come to meet women and women come to meet men and everything in between. You know why? Because this is the Love Lounge. Can you dig it? I can dig it.
That's how stupid it sounded.
It was so cringy. It was so cringy.
So Netflix,
cut that part out. Yeah,
cut that out, because that is, or find somebody else to just introduce it. Because
why do you have a Love Lounge anyway?
Well, when there's connection, like
when they go back and talk.
Yeah. I get it. It reminded me of something. I don't know if it was the love connection or what, but you know, trying to do something like that.
But yeah, you got y'all. If you're gonna do that, find another name or find somebody else to do it.
Another host job, because that's just corny.
The Love Lounge, man, come on, bro. You could have Pimp E on there. You know what I mean, baby? Pimp E could have been on there. He said, baby, bring all your pimps back here, all you women.
And then you know what the folks been doing?
What?
Tweeting. Get him off that show. That's corny. Boo.
You can't call Pimp E corny, baby. You can't.
All right, let's move on. So now we're gonna move on to her name is Casey.
Legs.
So she's 30 years old. And And I don't think any guy popped their balloon except for the guy on the end. I forgot his name.
Fletcher, Fleach.
Maybe he was popping like
pop like it. Pop, 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 pop. Cause everything came out. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I said, dang, dude, give it a minute.
And I get it. Like some of these guys are like short. Like to me, it seemed like they're extremely short. And I don't know if he had a complex of, hey, she too tall, you know. So
and he said he ain't like her legs been out. I didn't understand that. Just said she was too tall and she made you look short. I would have been better. You've been better off saying
like,
that.
he don't like his. He was like, basically, don't lead nothing to the imagination. I was like, all you see is her legs.
Yeah, so she can't wear shorts or a skirt when she go out.
That was crazy.
Yeah, man. You know what it is. She said you saw that tall woman with long legs. You got a little intimidated. Nah, pop.
So you got most of the guys, you know, they come down to it, and you got Logan. That was pretty much it because all the
everybody
guys
saw popping.
Yeah, I don't think she got a chance to pop nobody below.
Yeah, cause some guys said they didn't feel the chemistry.
She was a beautiful lady.
And some guy, it was an age thing too, I think.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Some because she said she dated 15 years older, but she never dated anybody younger.
But she said she was open.
Yeah,
but
she was open. Right.
There was another guy that said, you know, he was like 25 or something like that. So you know, he was.
And the other guy, the DJ guy, or whoever he was, popped the balloon. Well, I popped it because I saw the chemistry between you and Logan. Don't worry about the chemistry between her and Logan, man. If you want to holler at her, holler at her. That's the second. I think he did that 3 times.
So Logan, it came down to her and Logan, and short man got her, honey.
Logan
got her.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat you. What she said? If I had a bad day, what you gonna do for me? Logan said, "You ain't gotta worry about nothing, babe. If you have a bad day, I'm gonna fix your food and go out. You can chill. It's all on me." Big baller Logan, boy. If any. Confidence.
As y'all can see, Eddie liked this episode, yeah.
Confidence, baby. If you look at confidence in Wikipedia, you got a Logan picture right there.
I think he feels some connection with short because he was short.
No, it's like Logan. You're right. He didn't care. He didn't care you were black. He didn't care you were white.
He didn't care if you were tall.
You're short. Cause he loved the ladies, man. Yeah, baby.
Now, do y'all think that this was fake people? Now, some of y'all say y'all believe last time they was actors, they was staged, they was scripted, all the stuff or whatever.
Can I be honest? Some of them were.
Tonight.
Even tonight, I think they were. You know, I think Logan could have been a plant. Because he was too spaced out. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could be wrong. He could be a real dude, but man, that was just too much confidence. You know what I'm saying? Now, the tall guy, Cinco, he said he was an actor. You know what I'm saying? And he already knew the last chick that came in. So, yeah, there was some plants in there.
So now Logan and Casey, they got a match, honey. So they go to the love lounge chat.
Yeah, and they didn't do no loving. Not one loving. It looked kind of cringy. They were sitting or standing there like, ooh.
You can see them. They had put them up.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But so what they do is when one person go off, then they bring in another person. So they got another person backstage to replace Logan. So
if nobody's matched, you just stuck backstage.
They're gonna pay you $100 on your way. So now we got another one, which her name is Zaina, and Zaina was on the ultimatum, and she worked every nerve that I had when she was on there with her man. And I forgot his name.
I don't know, when you told me that and I saw the title card saying she's from the ultimatum.
Oh, it did say that?
Yeah. I just kind of lost the, kind of lost the luster a little bit because now you got somebody that's been on TV before back on here. So it kind of lost it for me. And
I hate that, because I do understand the one on YouTube, the Pop the Balloon have regular people.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. Some of those folks come on there for the clout.
Now
they come on there to upgrade their Instagram. They come on there for a purpose, and to me, I don't think that it's for dating.
Who's that guy?
The light skinned and nerdy dude.
Yeah, I knew he was on there for clout because after he did the YouTube Pop the Balloon, his social media blew up.
Well, he went and started doing the pop the balloon on his social media. You know what I'm saying? Being like this news anchor or something like that. So you have a lot of guys come on and girls that come on there just to enhance they, whatever. Basically. And they so not interested in the people for real. So, I can see that. But they still people that we don't know. They probably have not been on television before. But when you have somebody that been on reality TV, even though she was chill, she wasn't doing no extra stuff like those men was last week. It really and truly is just kind of hard to really take the show really serious.
Because I'm thinking, you've been on television. You've been on a dating show. She was on the Ultimatum, right? Dating show.
No, the Ultimatum is where they bring them and their partner, significant other on the show. And then they swap. Like they break up and then they can date anybody else.
But she basically is still a dating show, basically. And I'm saying, okay, you've been on television before. So you telling me you can't go out there on your own, find somebody, you gotta come on TV again. To pop a balloon. It's not like you the average person. You've been on television before. So, like I said, when she came on, I said, okay, all right. It just kind of lost it for me there.
So, she's 34 years old. And she immediately come out and start hugging Cinco, honey.
See, exactly.
And people like, who? What's going on?
And they already knew each other. I said, okay, that made it even worse. I said, okay, I'm not even paying attention to this.
It was like last week when that other guy came on, he hugged that girl, and he said they knew each other.
See, it kind of takes away from the show when they know each other, in my opinion.
And so people like, how y'all knew each other? And he said they said from Coachella. Child, the social media saying, honey, Coachella is a mission. I ain't never wanted to go, honey. First of all, I'm probably too old to go.
Yeah, you probably is the age limit.
Ain't no age limit.
It probably is.
It ain't no. They don't look at your card and say, "Ooh, you too old."
It's an age limit. Real talk. You can't be too old to go. That's why you don't see a lot of older people going to Coachella. We had Woodstock. After Woodstock went away, Coachella took its place. You gotta be a certain age to go to Coachella.
I don't believe that. Look it up. Google. You phone right now. Google it. Because he telling the story. Child, please. Anybody can go there. You can't restrict nobody.
Ooh, Coachella. Got your little ring light. Ooh.
What they be doing at Coachella?
Concerts. And other stuff.
So anyway, so that's where they supposedly met, and I don't know how they met. Did y'all have a conversation? Did y'all connect?
First of all,
how did y'all meet? You know what I'm saying? Because if you meet somebody for the first time, unless y'all say, hey, we got the same mutual friends, and we, but did y'all just meet as strangers and say, hey,
I do not buy. You know how many people, how big Coachella is. So you gonna say you randomly ran to this dude, that the next week you gonna be on the same TV show? Heck no, I don't buy that.
So you think all it was a plan?
Yeah, man, I don't buy that, man. Coachella, like days, like you got like the whole weekend of Coachella. You know how many people go to Coachella?
Tell me, enlighten me.
Hundreds of thousands of people go to Coachella. So you gonna tell me these two people met each other through all them people at Coachella? They ran into each other. Then all of a sudden, it's a coincidence they're going to be on the same TV show the next week. Heck no, I won't buy that.
So that's what they said. And it looked like Zaina, she lost a lot of weight and everything he said. And, I don't know, he said something about exercise. He said, because you into fitness. Somebody said, that's how y'all know she into fitness. Do y'all follow her on Instagram? I'm just saying how you know. But anyway.
I like to go to Coachella.
You too old.
Back in the day,
this ain't back in the day.
The Daft Punk in 2007, they turned out Coachella. That's when they kind of hyped up what they call electronic music. What they call it, electronic music, EDPM.
This video EDM. Going on too long for this show to be this short. So now so they know each other, but immediately Floyd, little bit of Floyd, he on the edge, on the end. He immediately
ain't gonna cop block nobody. Dang, dude, calm down. Ain't nobody cop blocking nobody. That's a guy. Why you gonna go? You went straight to cop blocking. God, calm down,
bro. Old school, ain't it?
He got a little old school. He got a little old soul.
Was he young? I can't remember.
He's kind of young, but he looked kind of old. Yeah. I ain't cock and blocking like he was drunk too. I ain't cock and blocking no. I done cock and blocking. Well, you come on, man. They know each other, man. Go for it, bro. Go for it. Dude, you're not in the club. You're not drunk. Calm down. Golly. Man.
And when he did that, I was expecting other people to pop their balloon, but they held on, you know.
We don't see no cock and blocking girl.
Yeah, man, for themselves. I don't care nothing about it. So, you know, then you have what's his name? I don't know, Blue Suit, honey. He popped his balloon.
Well, you're nice looking and everything, but I think you have a better connection with somebody else. Bruh, don't be worried about everybody else. Worry about yourself, man.
Worry about your own
self. Man. You worse than the cock-a-blocker dude. You know what I'm saying?
So it came down to two guys, Cinco, of course, because she knew him.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, his name was Javen or Javelin.
He's 23 years old.
Or something like that. Yeah. And so, you know, but he said he was holding on to his balloon because she's 34 years old. And so, you know, it's a big age difference, you know.
I knew she was going with Cinco. Man.
And so, I forgot what question was asked about. If she had a long day, it's Friday night, it's 95 degrees. I ain't got, you know, and they said, hold up, don't be singing Glorilla song over your chat because we ain't trying to pay for none of that. So, you know, they had to calm that down. But yeah, if she had a long day, how would you take her out? Long stressful day and stuff. And so she said she likes Cinco, but answers better, honey.
Because he asked her, what would you want to do? Which I get. But come on, keep it real. Keep it 100. You just gonna pick Cinco anyway. Y'all already knew each other.
So the question was, is it pop or lock?
Yeah, both they say lock.
They both said lock. So, you know, that was pretty much it, y'all. Now, you know, I do like that the show is short. So, you know, it probably less than an hour. You know, they work with them 3 couples and
that's
3 people, and that's it.
Yeah, and like I said, this show, like I said, I'm gonna give it a chance. It got better this week. It was better. It was better. Logan, he made it better for me, you know.
Because once he did it, then all the guys and stuff came around. He was jumping up and stuff.
Yeah, so Logan, he was the, you know, to me, he was the centerpiece this episode for me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to entertain me. So.
And it would be nice if they did like Arletta and her husband does, BM, if they would do like a recap to connect with the couple, see how it's going and stuff like that or whatever, to see if they really real, Chad. But yeah.
I don't see that happening. So, I could be wrong.
Y'all let us know what y'all think. I did a reaction on the Real Pop the Balloon live. I mean, it's not live, but the Real Pop the Balloon on the YouTube channel with Arlette today. And that thing was long, honey. But
how long was it?
Theirs was about an hour long, but it was one person on there that drugged the whole thing out. It was just like, oh gosh. So I'm gonna get that video out tomorrow. So but yeah, and we'll see how it goes. You know, that's just something different. I'm just trying, since we in that pop the balloon kind of, you know, era. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, era. This thing, honey.
But okay, I know we're about to go, but Netflix, 2 things. Don't do it live. And take that little lounge, or replace the guy who's doing the lounge thing. Do something with that, you know. And I think if you can do that and keep it like you had it tonight, you'd be all right. And keep real people, bring real people on. Don't bring these reality TV people on.
They got some more coming.
Yeah, bring real blue collar people on these shows, man.
What you think about the gender? You call it gentrification?
Well, it wasn't too bad tonight, you know what I'm saying? You know, to me, it seemed like the colors didn't mean nothing to nobody. They the tall chick, she didn't mind dating her brother. Logan, he was digging the sister, so it didn't matter tonight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know, I don't mind, you know, them doing the mixture or, you know, black and white. Different. You know,
but keep the swag to it, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it into a braided bunch. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna come to our party, you got to adapt to us. You know
now
what
the
I'm
people
saying?
said they tired of the other people stealing our stuff, honey,
Right.
and then changing it and changing for their own.
All right, and that's what I'm saying.
To be honest, I don't think that this gonna last.
Well, it might not, but the point of what I'm saying is that if you're gonna come to our party, you're gonna have to adapt to our style.
Well,
you know
they
what I'm
didn't do
saying?
that.
Huh?
They didn't do that.
I'm just saying, you can't bring somebody in white bread, white picket fence, and straight lace. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna bring somebody in that know the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's got the swag. That know how to get down. That knows how to put season in their food. Don't bring somebody who put raisins in their food to our barbecue. That's all I'm saying.
But y'all let us know what you think down below, and we will see you guys on the next video. Child, I don't know when that will be, because
it'll be see, never ever meet tomorrow. Never ever met.
And then you got what is it?
Love about to lock up.
And then you got somebody's son on Saturday.
Yes, I don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one.
I don't know how long we're gonna be doing this.
Jeez, but anyway.
All right, see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Hey!